Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Decal Studios. This is your boy, Decal. We're playing a game called Home. And to be honest, I have played this game before. It's a pretty unique horror game. I like it. And this was back when I had my PlayStation Vita, which was like, hold on guys. So, sorry for that, guys. If you heard a lot of moving around, my glasses was like trying to fall off my face. It's a unique horror adventure, and it is. And this game is like about an hour to half an hour to complete Home in a single sitting. And you could. It took me 2 weeks to figure out this, and do turn up the sound and turn off the lights. If you had earphones, plug them in, because you will hear things in the background that you don't want to hear. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Pitch ass black. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Oh shit, there's already blood. So I know this is gonna be bad. That house, where was I? Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have beat the game, but at the same time, I don't remember much about it. I remember like bits and pieces. So let's get on to it. Oh shit, there's a dead body. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Fuck you. Why does that look like a condom? Why? That looks like a condom. That scared shit out of me. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I don't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes. Receipt pins and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Blood on the wall. It smells fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Aw, poor little mouse. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Say yes to everything. Then a horror experience. Another condom. A collection of rusty tools. These look like they seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? That's a good question. I found a picture of a couple. It looks like it's been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I press the switch? I pressed something into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. I don't know what I just did. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seems like the owner of the house really knew the area. What the fuck was that? An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. They smelled turning my stomach. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. Did this mean the one by the old train yard? So, there's a water tower, old train yard. Got that noted. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface has been... I thought I heard some thoroughly wiped down. Nothing seemed out of place. I don't want to miss anything, cause I know in front of the door was a block pile of furniture. I think I read that wrong. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Well, we're not going that way, guys. Looks like we're going this way. What the Sam fuck was that? There was full developed tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out of it. They were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Bro, that made me jump. That door, whatever, slammed. This door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Okay, so something unlocked this door. Okay, yes. Something tells me I don't want to go down there. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. This is a bad idea, guys. Never go into a stranger's house. There was sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few notes. Last one, I promise. I didn't make much sense at the time. Hey, the mouse. There was a ladder going on the ground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down? Yes. My leg hurts like hell as I climbed down that ladder. The tunnel below was even darker and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Places all over the map were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper, they were all about murders in town. That should underline all about murders in town. You should get the fuck out of there, dude. Over the last few years. Wait, there were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I could have looked around more and tried to find some kind of information. The bosses would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again, but I didn't want to go back up there, not with that body and all that blood. I'm limping. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hate guns. I didn't take it. Did I? Yes. I tucked a small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out. First, I needed to see what else was down there. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? This desk looks old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded papers covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Nothing made sense to me. What's in this room? There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked cold. Who put them there? Right, all the right questions you should be asking. If it was me down in that tunnel, I wouldn't be staying down there. Some kind of homing rack slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Rusty hooks, like the kind you find in a butcher, hung from the ceiling. They look. I can't even pronounce. Some shit like that, and one from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warning. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. I can tell you that's blood. I mean, it looked like the blood on the body of that man. So, some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember growing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? There. There wasn't even one there. Was I hearing things? What? Oh, that was lovely. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Maybe I can find a way to get down. What the hell? Go back on your recordings. I mean, in YouTube channel, whatever. Rewind that. There was voices, dude. There was an old rope hanging there. It wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Duh. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Yes. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. A bunch of old newspapers. Wait. We passed it together. A message has been on keep out danger due to cave in. Satan. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it is. If I could have if I could have though, I would have run straight out of these awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high that it must have been a sore landing. Uh-huh. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Uh-huh. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes. I wasn't sure what I hoped to get discovered with the tape, but I took it anyway. I could hear a faint creaking? Trickling sound like water. What was that? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Something tells me I want to take the knife, but I don't want to. I still had the old handgun. I wasn't sure what good a knife would have been. What the hell? Okay. Fuck you, game. I wasn't sure those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? No. I left the valve alone. Bro, that shit scared the shit out of me. This door was locked. It must have smelled from the inside. Yes. Whatever these valves did, this one wasn't pumping any water. Why am I stumbling today? Shit. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the wall, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down. That may be down. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Now I know what the pipes are used for. This door was locked. I must smell from inside. Okay, that one's no longer pumping water. So 2 and 3 is in here. So it should be off. There's usually a puzzle right here. Huh, I got it right. Looks like some of the water drained out the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Yes. I pocketed the small key, but it was an old safe. I had no idea what it might open. It might open this door. I don't remember. I know there's 2 doors that is locked. I know that for a fact. Cause I remember them 2 doors. This door was locked. Huh. Okay. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the V8 state I found could be useful. I found another dead body. A sewer worker. He was a mess, but it looked like he could have been stabbed. I could see a key ring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? Yes. I worked up the nerve to snatch the key ring away and put it in my own pocket. This is getting kind of out there, guys. I ain't gonna lie. So now I gotta walk down here. I used the key ring to unlock the door. The shelf was full of security tapes. It was strictly organized through, though covered in dust. Looks like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Yes. Oh no, the video showed a man right there in the sewer being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like they could have been 2 men. backtracking. Was the door through here? No. I don't know what's in this other door, guys. I tried a bunch of keys on the keyring I have found on the sewer, and one of them seemed to fit. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local mortals. According to some of the clippings, bodies have been found in ravines, in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been placed back in those tunnels. A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from a local train station that was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but it did. I keep it. Yes, I neatly folded the sold receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Okay, this is getting weird, but whoa. Damn it, dude. Oh shit. That made me jump. Well, anyway, this is it for this episode of Home. I hope to see you next time on the next episode. Please remember to always subscribe, comment, and like this video. This is your boy, Decal, signing out. Goodbye.